What are you doing? Yeah, okay, well, as you were, I guess. Hello again. Welcome to another round of Cringe Poetry. As always, thanks so much for joining me. I am super excited for Halloween coming up, but I'm going to do my best to not gush about that too much. I'll be honest, I don't have a lot of random banter / rambling for you today. Yeah, I'm sure they're all very grateful for that, China. Okay, well, don't worry about sparing my feelings. Anyway, with that said, let's just dive into the poem this week. This week's poem is called Silver Waters. Mystery. It's not that mysterious, just get on with it already. Silver Waters. Let's wait for the helicopter to go by. Take 2. Silver waters. Swimming in the rivers of silver water. Shining brilliantined smiles flashing from the bow and stern of a golden boat. An alienated, shy child rowing backwards through the silver body. One eye looking forward, one eye looking back. Both sky blue and black, smiling and moving forward for fear of the shining current smashing the boat into the lead stones on the river bank. Never rode again in the silver water. I do not remember writing this poem. Everything else I've read, I feel like I have a vague recollection of writing it. Even if I don't know the headspace I was in when I wrote it, I feel like I remember somewhat the act of writing it and where it came from. This is one of those ones, and there are a few of them in this book, that were obviously inspired by something. Probably a terrible teen movie or music video of a band that nobody listens to anymore, or a piece of art that I saw. I don't know. This is one of those ones that I don't remember, and I don't know what the inspiration for it is. The helicopter's back. I feel like that's the police helicopter. It is. Is it circling? Should I be worried? So with the knowledge that I have no idea what the inspiration for this poem was, let's just dive into... There's obviously some kind of metaphor happening here. 2 weeks in a row. Wow. Somebody learned metaphors. Here's something that sticks out to me in a big way. The word brilliantined. I can tell you right now that I was probably so proud of myself for using the word brilliantined. Also, this shy child rowing backwards. Granted, it's been a while since I've rowed a boat. Isn't backwards how you do it? Yeah, backwards is how you do it. Maybe he's sitting the wrong way in the boat, and the boat is going backwards. So the bow is that way, and the stern is that way, and we're rowing the boat the wrong way. Nope, no idea. One eye looking forward, and one eye looking back. Ouch. I think I literally just hurt myself doing that. So we've got this child rowing a boat backwards for some reason, or because that's how it's done. One eye forward, one eye back, both sky blue and black. So he has blue eyes. Blue, black. That's how eyes work. Also, swimming in the rivers of silver water, shining brilliantined smiles flashing from the bow and stern of a golden boat. So is the boat smiling? I don't know. So this kid's rowing a boat. It's a golden boat, so either he stole it or he's doing pretty well for himself. Moving forward for fear of the shining current smashing the boat into the lead stones on the riverbank. If there's lead on your riverbank, stay out of the water. Moving forward for fear of the current smashing the boat into the stones on the riverbank. So basically he's scared of smashing his boat so he can't row it again. That's fair. I feel like that's a very practical fear. I mean, if you enjoy your boat and you enjoy rowing backwards in your boat, then you don't want to wreck your boat on the rocks. Cool. Case closed. I mean, that one, okay, realistically, that was not a good poem, But maybe it wasn't as overtly cringy as some of the other ones have been. Like, for instance, it's not really talking about how hopeless life is, or unrequited love, or any of the other things that teenagers write about. So it's not good. No, definitely not good. But it's not your typical cringy, oh my god, I was such an idiot when I was a teenager type poem. So you know what? I'll take it. That was still bad, but passable for now, I guess. And with that, I think we are ready for today's Halloween-themed poem is The House of Ghosts by Margaret Whittemore. The house of ghosts was bright within, aglow and warm and gay, a place my own once loved me in, that is not there by day. My hound lay drowsing on the floor, from sunken graves returned. My folk that I was lonely for sat where the hearth fire burned. There was no lightest echo lost when I undid the door. There was no shadow where I crossed the well-remembered floor. I bent to whisper to my hound, so long he had been dead. He slept no lighter, nor more sound. He did not lift his head. I brushed my father as I came. He did not move or see. I cried upon my mother's name. She did not look at me. Their faces in the firelight bent. They smiled in speaking slow of some old gracious merriment, forgotten years ago. I was so changed since they had died. How could they know or guess? A voice that plead for love and cried of grief and loneliness. Out from the house of ghosts I fled, lest I should turn and see the child that I had been lift her head and stare aghast at me. Another great Halloween-y themed poem by another great female poet. Sisters. Nope. I promised I would not sing anymore. Sisters are doing it for themselves. I'm sorry. As you can tell from the poetry that I've written, a lot of times bad poets can't rhyme. Or if they do it very, very badly. This is not one of those. This is a great poem. The rhyme is a little bit whimsical, but it's also a little bit creepy and Halloween-y with this idea of her wandering through this house of ghosts. But it's also really bittersweet because she talks of grief and loneliness and missing these people. And she talks of well-remembered things and memories and, oh. As always, be sure to subscribe to this channel and ring that little bell so you get notifications when I upload new videos. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed what I had to offer you this week. And as always, you are more than welcome to leave me a comment down below. Next week is our last week of Halloween-themed poetry. So I'll do my research and see if I can find the perfect poem to lead us into Halloween. And until then, as always and forever, thank you so much, everybody, for watching. Wilbur, did you want to say goodbye to the people? Wilbur says goodbye. Bye, everybody.